All right. In this video, we're going to be going over the body editing tools right here. To start, we're going to start with this one. So this is a paste as plain text box. So if you grab any text from an external site that doesn't have our styles, you're going to want to copy that and then paste it into the box and then click OK. What that does is it removes any external styles and gives it our default Western styles. The next one is going to be paste from Word. So click where you want the text to be. Grab some text from Word. So copy that, and then you can paste it into the box and click OK. And you can see that it has removed all the external styles as well. This just makes a bigger text editor for you. So we'll go over the bold, italic, underline, and strike through. So you can bold it if you highlight it. You can give it italics. You can give it underline. You can give it strike through. And you can remove any of those just by highlighting it and removing it. Now we'll go over a bulleted list. So if you go down here, click this button, and you can add number 1, you can add number 2, and on enter you get a new line, and if you hit enter twice, you exit out of the bulleted list. You can also give it a numbered list by highlighting it and giving it a number, and you can also remove it by just clicking it again, removing it. One of the other things you can do is you can align any paragraph with this, or you right align it and you can left align it. This button right here will indent. So this indents and this is undents, I guess. This right here, we're going to learn how to link to content in Drupal. So if you're linking to another page that lives on western.edu, you want to highlight the text that you want to link, click this link it button, and then search for the content that you want. So I'm going to be linking to the orientation department. So I start typing that in, click OK, and insert the link. So now this will be linking to the orientation department. If I would like to link externally, I highlight the text, click on this button, and grab a URL of an external site, and I paste that in there, and now it's going to CNN. And since we're linking externally, we want the target to be in a new window or in a new tab. That way people aren't leaving our site. So we'll click new window and we'll say OK. So now we can go over the different heading styles. So this would be a heading 2, and this one would be a heading 3, and a heading 4, and it goes all the way down to 5 and 6. Make sure that when you're using your headings that you don't use your headings out of order. This is an accessibility issue. So for example, you can't use a heading 4 and then a heading 2. You would have to use it as a heading 2, a heading 3, a heading 4. It has to be in order. So now we'll show you how to upload images. So you would click this image button. You can choose the file. And here's this one. Open that and click next. And you want to make sure that the destination is public local file served by the web server. This allows other people to view it that aren't logged into the website. You got to give it alt text, so we give it Ron, and we have to give it title text as well. So we'll give it Anchorman, and they have to be unique. Each title text and alt text has to be unique. We'll click save. And so since it's saved, now it gives us some other options, and we can display the image as a large icon, a mini, thumbnail, a slideshow, any of these options. I'll just leave it as default, and then you can also set alignment. You can do left, right, or center, and we'll do a center alignment. Scroll down to the bottom and click submit, and then we have our image that is center aligned. If you ever paste anything in using one of these two tools and it didn't work correctly, it still looks strange in the editor, just highlight the text and then click this TX button, which removes all formats. And you can see that it is now our Western default. With block quotes, we'll go up here, and so we're here. And if you want to block quote anything, just click this button. You've now block quoted it. If you want to put an underline or a line across anything, that's how you add a line. And we'll get out of the block quote. We'll add a line there. So now there's 2 lines. It should be 2 lines. I will scroll down a little bit, and you can see that there's a table here, but I'll make another table. So you'll click table, and you add the rows and columns and specify if there's any headers or not. The caption goes here. I'll add that in there. And so now you can see that you can just add in all the tables. And this will select everything, and that's just about all the tools that we're going to go over today for our body editing section. So we'll scroll down to the bottom and click Published to look at everything we've done. Alright, so now that we can see everything, this is where we pasted text in from another site. This is where we pasted from Word, and there's no additional formatting. It looks correct. This is what a bold looks like, an italic, an underline, and a strike through. This is our numbered to ordered list right here. And this is our link to the orientation department. So when we click on that, it takes us to the orientation department page. And if we go back, we click on this external one, it will open CNN in a new tab. This is our heading 2, or heading 3, or heading 4. This is what a block quote will look like. It indents it. And this is an underline. And here's the other one outside of it. Here's our image that has been centered. And we remove the style from this one. Here's 2 tables right here. And that's how you use the editor.